So that brings me to this, Angela. We have something in common. We both love Neil Wolfson. And I was really touched. I don't know if everybody knows, but they, in honor of this, this event, they went and got a tattoo, and it was very cool. It's these hearts that resemble the hearts on the invitation, and there's. Can you hold it up so everybody can see? Yeah. Neil's got one too, and it says Angela and Neil, and I was so moved. I went to Oregon City and I found that lady, and I thought it was really cool. And I've got the same tattoo, and it's got Angela, Neil, and I got Aunt Chris on the side.
You did? I thought of you. I was like, I'm gonna do pink. Is that right? Sorry.
Is it alright if I improvise?
Yeah.
And snag some from the other table?
Yeah.
And we'll just kind of work it that way.
Yeah. So is it all in this?
Hi, I'm Chris. I had the honor of being Neil's best man, and I just want to thank you for this opportunity. It's been a pleasure, and I also appreciate not wearing tuxedos. It's been very comfortable.
On behalf of this precious couple, we just want to say thank you for coming. Thank you for being supportive of their marriage. Think good thoughts for both of them. And I just ask you to enjoy the ceremony. We're so glad you're here.
So I found there's a list of rules, and I never really knew there was etiquette to this whole thing. But the first rule is that the best man is supposed to toast the bride. So I don't really know if that means I'm supposed to talk about you, Angela, or talk to you, but you're a lot cuter than Neil, so I'm going to talk to you. That's all right.
What is it?
I am a humble delivery boy.
Humble? Hang on. That doesn't help us. Who are you?
I could surprise.
Hello.
Oh, you're looking. That is so sad. Oh my goodness gracious.
Good luck. Rule number 2 is you don't talk about yourself. It's all about you guys, about the couple. But that much said, I would like to kind of analyze the word best man. It's always been a dream of mine that I might be accused of being the best at something on Valentine's Day. I had always kind of hoped it would come from a woman, but I'll take neighbor Neil, you're a far off second.
Oh my gosh. Should I read it? From the moment I saw you, I wanted to meet you. From the moment I met you, I wanted to know you. From the moment I knew you, I was in love with you. From the moment I loved you, I wanted to share my life with you. And from that moment to this moment, and for all the moments to come, I will love you with all my heart. Happy Valentine's Day, happy wedding day.
You look great.
And so do you. That's a beautiful dress.
You already lost.
Lost what?
You're already crying.
In truth, it has been 14 years since I met Neil, and he's been a great friend and a great neighbor. And we've shared a lot of life's highs and a lot of life's disappointments together. And it's made our relationship rich, and I appreciate that. And this is by far the highest point that we've shared. And I love you, Neil.
I have a present for you. From my mother.
Really? From her? Thanks.
Neil, this morning we woke to a simply beautiful day. Although I try to see the beauty even in the gray days, we were blessed with sunshine and blue skies today. As I glanced out the large, dirty glass doors, I realized that our relationship resembles this. Once we both fell victim to the numbness, dark, ugly days, and corny attitudes. But baby, I am so glad that we were able to take the extra step of wiping away the grime to allow the sunshine to peek through. You have been that sunshine in my life, giving me purpose each and every day. Thank you.
Today is a very special day. A very special day for Angela and Neil.
And who gives this beautiful bride in marriage today?
My sister and I do.
It's a very special day because they have found each other. They have gained a friend, a Valentine, a sweetheart, and a spouse. And that's very important. But Janet and I have also gained something. We have gained a daughter. And Billy and Colette, they have gained something today. They have gained a son. And Elizabeth has gained a son. And while all of this is very important, it doesn't hold a candle to the 3 young people who have gained a lot more.
I'm gonna love you like nobody's loved you. Come rain or come shine.
These young folks may not realize it today, but down the road, someday, when they become parents, they can look back upon today and realize that today, Angela and Neil has given them a home, a family, and a parent. So to Angela and to Neil, I want to thank you for giving all of us someone back into our lives. Cheers.
I wanted to first congratulate Neil and Angela and the journey. And it is about love. But my husband would always tell you that I really see marriage like a balance sheet. So I'm going to give some words of wisdom. So when you look at a balance sheet from a business perspective, you're taking a snapshot at that moment when you're studying a company. And there's 3 things we look at, which we can relate to marriage. First, we look at the assets. So when we think about what we're bringing to a marriage, we're bringing passion, we're bringing experience, we're bringing love, we're bringing communication, all the things that businesses want us to see as part of their profile. And that's what we want to see when we're bringing 2 people together. But there's another part of the balance sheet which you don't see. It's not in our brochure. It's the liabilities, right? It's maybe someone who snores too much. Or maybe they're just sitting around and just eating popcorn all day. Or maybe they wake up in the morning and they haven't done their hair or makeup. It's also the part in us that we're trying to change, right? Sometimes we get angry, sometimes we get frustrated, And sometimes we forget to bring a card for Valentine's Day. Not you, honey, but you brought yours today.
I'm with you always. I'm with you always. Oh,
With this ring,
With this ring,
I give you my promise
I give you my promise
that from this day forward,
that from this day forward,
you shall not walk alone.
you shall not walk alone.
My heart will be your shelter,
My heart will be your shelter,
and my arms will be your home.
and my arms will be your home.
May you feel deeply loved
You will feel deeply loved
and cherished.
and cherished.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I give you my heart.
I give you my heart.
I have no greater gift.
I have no greater gift.
I will feel so honored to call you my wife.
I will be so honored to call you my wife.
Oh, we're supposed to do this together, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Oh, wait. Turn the knife over.
Are you ready? Okay.
Are we rolling?
Yes, we are.
Okay,
Go.
here we go.
And repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
I give you my promise
I give you my promise
that from now on,
that from now on,
you shall not walk alone.
you shall not walk alone.
I want my heart to be your shelter,
I want my heart to be your shelter
and my arms to be your home.
and my arms to be your home.
May you feel deeply loved and treasured,
May you feel deeply loved and treasured
because you are.
because you are.
I couldn't help myself. With this ring,
With this ring,
I give you my heart.
I give you my heart.
I have no greater gift.
I have no greater gift.
I will feel so honored to call you my husband.
I will feel so honored to call you my husband. Really? That's a very large bite. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, ready to go.
So, what brings the balance sheet together to perfection is what we call the equity. And the equity is when two people consciously focus on improving the relationship and they make a personal investment. And that's what I want to give you as a wisdom today, is to continue for the rest of your life to continue to invest and spend more time on the assets and less on the liabilities. Thank you.
And now, by being a minister in the state of Oregon, I pronounce you man and wife. Angela, this is the chance you've been waiting for. Kiss your husband. It is my joy and my honor to introduce to you Neil and Angela Wolfson.
And now we are going to light the candles in memory of Greg and Lisa. Each of us in our heart know how precious Greg and Lisa are, and they're here with us today. They're here with us in memory. They're here with us in our thoughts, in our celebrations, and in how we conduct our lives and our friendships. And so for that, we want to continue to have that journey and to remember that memories keep life and and thoughts and moments in a place that continues no matter what goes on. And so for that, we want to celebrate and make sure that they're never forgotten.
And so sometimes the best man has to wear a couple of different hats. So I'm going to take the toast hat off. I'm going to put the yarmulke on. Jewish culture is steeped in tradition. And with the wedding, at the end of the wedding, it's traditional that the bride and groom share a drink from a common cup. They wrap the cup in a cloth, and then they step on it and break it to pieces. It's recognizing that relationships in life is fragile, and it's a promise between the two of them to treat each other delicately and with love every day. Here's a story of lovely Angela, who was bringing up two very lovely kids. Her daughter, lovely like her mother, her son, a tall rock star. Here's the story of a man named Nielski, who was busy with a rock son of his own. They were two men living with two huge dogs, yet they were all alone. Till the one day when this lady met this fellow, and they knew it was much more than a hunch. This group must somehow form a rock band, and that's the way they became the Angela and Nielski Bunch. And so I'd like to propose a toast to your future together. I can't wait for the first season and all the episodes that come after that. And I think everybody in here looks forward to being a part of that. Nielski and Angela Bunch.
It's an honor right now for the first time to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Neil Wolfson.